Being a trainee chef, I know the ins and outs of healthy eating, but also being a teenager, I just don't care. Most food organisations give you a free lunch if you work there. You might as well work in the nicest restaurant you can find. But of course, chances are you'll be working in a McDonald's avoiding a free lunch like the plague. You have to be careful with employment, and let's take Abe's Oddysee as a cautionary tale. We start the game following an alien Mudokon called Abe, an employee at the meat processing plant Rupture Farms. You know, now that I'm scripting this, the phrase meat processing sounds a lot like an elaborate way to say porn uploading. Anyway, Abe is the kind of character who likes to speak in little poems.
I just had to escape. I just had to be free, and I didn't even know. I had a destiny.
Now, I have nothing against rhyme, but it gets boring when you do it all the time. There's nothing worse than speaking in verse. You can talk shit, but I don't mind being a hypocrite. Abe is essentially a slave to Rupture Farms, but it doesn't seem to stop him saying the phrase,
I thought I had a good job.
Now, I would have some level of doubt as soon as my employer stitched my mouth to stop me talking. Did I say stop me talking? Because it literally does nothing.
Follow me. Hello, follow me. Okay.
Now, I don't really support slavery, but then again, I also believe in don't knock it till you try it, so I forced a 14-year-old Indian kid to edit this episode. Say hello, Deepak. Thank you. After working late one night, Abe discovers the horrible truth. Profits are falling, and you can tell because there's a sad face on the graph. So how are they gonna raise profits? Change their unique selling point and rework company image? Good advertising or higher quality products? No, they're gonna kill all the Mudokons and sell their meat. Yeah, because killing your slaves is gonna get work done. But what should you expect from an enemy as poorly designed as this one? It's just a trapezoid with a head on top. Could you imagine such lazy design anywhere else? The main objective to this game is to escape Rupture Farms and save all Mudokons, so stealth is a priority. It's just a shame that your sneaking footsteps are louder than your normal walking. You save slaves by opening portals that send the Mudokons... Wait, where did the portals go? If they were there the whole time, there's probably a reason they weren't used for escape. I'm not convinced these are actually saving people. In fact, when Abe jumps through a portal, it just sends him backwards a few screens. We aren't saving these guys, we're moving them to a different department. Oddworld plays like a cinematic platformer. It seems to combine Prince of Persia and bizarrely Sonic the Hedgehog. I call it a cinematic platformer, but it doesn't feel very cinematic. I just feel like this moment needs better music. To be fair, the setting becomes a lot more mysterious once you've escaped Rupture. There's a huge scene where Abe finds a handprint of a Mudokon on the moon. It probably has importance, but there's several moons on every screen. You could probably find a dirty picture if you look hard enough. As it turns out, the Mudokons are some kind of ancient race, which kind of explains the need to rhyme. But it's at this point I gave up to work on something else, so I leave you with this limerick. There once was a man used for meat, whose enemy he couldn't defeat. He lay back and moaned as they crushed at his bones, but I wouldn't mind trying his feet.